Hey guys, it's Pope. Today I am going to be getting a Dexa scan done. I'm going to be checking out my body composition, seeing where I'm at, body fat percentage, muscle weight, muscle imbalances from side to side, all that good stuff. I'm really excited about it. I'll show you guys in a minute kind of where I'm at body composition wise right now. I've been dieting for about 10 weeks. I started about 67 kilograms. Now I'm more like a mid 64. I've lost maybe 5 pounds. But my composition has changed a lot. I wish I had done it once at the beginning of my dieting, but I'm going to do it now and then check on it again in maybe 3 months from now. And just excited to see what it says, see where I'm at. I feel like this is the best shape I've ever been in. This is definitely the strongest I've ever been. So just wait and see what it says. Earlier this week, I had a nasty little spill on a box jump. So I have a concussion right now. That happened on Monday. Today's Thursday. So I'm feeling a little better today. It's been a pretty rough couple of days. So I've been really inactive and I don't have like that pump feeling. So I honestly don't feel my leanest right now. So I feel like that might have an effect on it, but maybe not. Maybe it's just kind of in my head. I weighed in about 65 today. I haven't been training the last few days because of my concussion, so I feel a little softer than usual, but might just be in my head because I don't have like a pump right now from training. But this is where I'm at now. And excited to see what the scan says, and then we'll redo it again in a few months. I'm going over the results of my Dexa scan, and it was pretty interesting. The guy that ran the test was telling me I was kind of like an extreme outlier because my body fat came back at 16.9%, which is in the very lean category. But he said most women in that category are total body weight less than the amount of lean body weight that I have, so it's kind of rare for someone at my weight to be at that body fat percentage. So it was kind of like in a weird area of the chart that, for example, like BMI shows me in the overweight category, but my body fat percentage has me in like the farthest over lean category. So it's really interesting that people even still use BMI at all, because it's totally different when you look at the actual composition of someone versus just their height versus their weight. That doesn't really tell you anything, and the Dexa scan gives you this whole big picture of everything you have going on. So beyond the body fat percentage, some things that I found interesting were my bone density being way off the charts. People with low bone density, what they would recommend is weightlifting, and that's all I do. So I'm constantly putting stress on my bones, which in turn makes them have to be stronger. They're constantly rebuilding themselves, so very dense. Differences from left to right, so the muscle balance or imbalance in my arms, which I know is a problem. My left arm is a full pound almost lighter in muscle mass than my right arm, which is my stronger side. I was in a car wreck and had some nerve damage in my neck, and there was like no blood flow to my arm for years and years, and I didn't really realize it was a problem until I started lifting. That's why I don't do any overhead press work, because I just can't do it correctly the way my bones healed from that injury. So that's something I've been working on with adding in bench press and a lot of dumbbell work. I'm sure the difference was a lot bigger a few months ago. I know they've evened out. So now I've got them within a pound. Is still a lot, but I'm sure it's much improved. So that'll be interesting to see when I go back and have the test done again to see if that's gotten any better. My leg symmetry, which is something I've also been really working on. Since my left knee was the one bugging me, I had some quad atrophy for quite a while, and I really worked hard trying to even them out, and I don't notice any spin on my cleans anymore. And they're within half a pound difference, so that's good. He said for a 20-pound leg muscle mass to only be half pound different from right to left. He said that was pretty symmetrical, so that was good. So overall, like, this was really informative. Like, I weighed 146 pounds on that table at that moment with that amount of food in me and water, and 121 pounds of that is lean muscle mass. So I'm gonna retest in about maybe 15 weeks and see if I can get my body fat to more like 15%. I think that's the goal I'm gonna make. I still have a couple pounds I could lose to get below my weight class, like without having to cut at all. Right now I'm still having to water cut a little bit to make weight, and I have some room where I can still lean out more, and then I can go back and add some more muscle mass and still not be making big cuts. So this is all really cool information, and it gives me a bigger like view of what I'm working with, and I can see exactly track my progress on my imbalances. So I thought it was really cool, and I look forward to retesting it in a few months. Be sure and like this video and subscribe. I've got a lot of content coming up, a few competitions in the next few weeks, and we'll be vlogging all of those. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.